You said you were bringing a modern edge to it on stage. What do you mean by that?
I just mean that it's no longer 1937. And we absolutely wrote a Snow White that is
not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be. And
Yo, what's good, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I really appreciate it. Today I'm going to talk about a brief history of the problems with the live action Snow White film that's going to come up. And here's the thing. It's not looking good for the live action remake at all. It looks like Disney could be in a loss here when it comes to film. There's been so much problems for a very long time with this film. But let's start from the beginning. At the beginning phase. With films like Cinderella, The Jungle Book, which were fantastic, Disney thought, these films are really great, maybe we should do more of them. And they did do more of them. They made Aladdin, which was okay, I guess.
Oh, wow!
Then they made The Lion King, which I hated, but it made a lot of money at the box office, so good for them. There was also Beauty and the Beast, which also I hated, but it still made a lot of money compared to the other live action remakes. And because their live action remakes in their past have been so successful, they decided to make more of them. It was not until the recent The Little Mermaid movie, which didn't do that well at the box office as Disney wanted it to, people were changing their minds on it. And here's the thing, films like Pinocchio and the Peter Pan live action remake were also straight up horrible. But those were streaming movies, so they didn't have to suffer the horrible box office. They just had to suffer the bad reviews, not the horrible box office. This film, The Little Mermaid, had to suffer the bad box office results. I mean, it wasn't horrible, just that they didn't reach the expected amount they wanted. And that's, if I'm not wrong, it didn't do that badly, but it still didn't do as well as compared to the other live action remakes, which is quite disappointing for Disney, honestly. And then you have Snow White coming out soon. Freaking Snow White. I'm not gonna lie, I thought the original animated film was pretty charming, it was pretty good, and it was a very good start as well. And it's probably one of the most important animated film in the history of animated films. One of the most important films in the history of films even, not even animated films. And Disney has decided to make a live action remake, and we see these photos. These set photos. Now when I first saw this, freaking saw these images, I thought this was a joke. I honestly thought somebody made a fan picture or something, and ended up it was real. When I saw this, I was like, what? This is... Wait, hold on for a moment.
Hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
This can't be real.
Can you describe what you think the denial stage consists of?
This is straight up horrible. Like this is the worst right here, and you're telling me this is real. Are you sure about that? I can't believe what I saw back then, but at the beginning it was because live action films were doing excellent at the box office. That's exactly why Disney has been continuing to make live action films, and now they're making Snow White, which is probably one of their most important films ever. And after that, there's the casting decision. Yes, the casting decision caused quite a stir as well. I wouldn't say a big issue, but quite a stir. If you're not aware, The Little Mermaid, they did some race swapping with the main character Ariel. In this film, they didn't follow what the original source material had. In the original source material, in the original animated film, remember the words of the talking mirror. And she was also told to be very gentle and kind. This Snow White, however, is not very gentle and kind. If you have seen her interview, she's actually not very gentle and kind.
You said you were bringing a modern edge to it on stage. What do you mean by that?
I just mean that it's no longer 1937.
That's the thing. And she doesn't fit the description of the character very well, which I don't know why, but her name is literally Snow White. It says it even in her name. What are you doing, Disney? But it's Disney. Hey, all they care about is satisfying all those people on Twitter, all those blue check marks on Twitter. And that's all they care about. Not about the fans. And Disney has proven it once again. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. This film is gonna be a massive disaster for Disney. It is gonna be a massive disaster for Disney. Let me repeat what Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot in one of their interviews. I'm not gonna say it word for word. I'm gonna rephrase here and there. So stay with me here. She said it's nothing to do with true love. But the animated movie was about true love. It was about a true love's kiss. It was about her love with this prince. It was about true love. And in this film, you're telling me it's not about true love. What are you doing? Disney. Disney, please. Why? Why? Of course, you're gonna upset people with this change. What do you expect? And it's a good thing she came out and said it though. I think a lot of people have been angry at her, but here's the thing. I don't think you should be angry at Rachel Zegler. It should be Disney that you're angry about. Not Rachel Zegler. I think Rachel Zegler did the right thing here, coming out and telling us all this before we get tricked at the last moment. She just saved us money from going into the theatre to watch this film. So we should be thanking her. We shouldn't be criticizing her. So thank you, Rachel Zegler. And again, I've been seeing a lot of people criticizing her on YouTube. Let's all take a moment to thank her. Without her, some of us would have spent some money to watch this film and it would be a damn waste. So thank you. Let's just go online and thank her. Give her some thank you videos, please. She saved us money. Hashtag thank you, Rachel Zegler. There's the set photos, right? I mentioned about them in my first point a while ago. The set photos, I said they look straight up horrible. I think that's an understatement. It looks horrible, horrendous. I don't know how to describe it. What's with the 7 dwarves? Or I heard they're not called dwarves in this film, so I don't know what on earth they're called. Why? Disney, are you out of ideas? Is that why you're making live action remakes? Or are you going for the money? Let me just tell you, people are not happy with the live action remakes anymore. They are not going to spend money on your live action remakes. I heard there's a lot of live action remakes that are being planned out already. Please stop. I know there's going to be a Moana live action remake coming out soon. Please, just stop, man. Nobody wants to see it. Stop the mouse. Somebody, please. Come up with something original, with more original animated films, which is one thing you have been great at over the years. Which is definitely one thing people want more of you, Disney. So, yes, please, Disney, make a change. Disney has gone beyond hopeless now. And with the recent strike going on in Hollywood, I don't think this film is going to do well either. Because if I'm not wrong, because of this strike, the actors are not allowed to promote their film now. Which is tragic, but that's how it is, hey. And Disney, I think they're going to learn it the hard way now. They've had so many of their recent films have been flopping because of how bad they were. And yes, this is going to be another one of those. So go online, thank Rachel Zegler, everybody. Let's all give her a round of applause. Without her, we would have spent unnecessary money, maybe some of us. So if you like this video, click the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe to my channel, and see you guys next time. You guys are always the best.